Project Hail Mary is directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. So Ryan Gosling plays Ryland Grace, who is a school teacher who's recruited by Sandra Huller playing Strat to work on Project Hail Mary. His son's dying, about 10% they recognize, and he's brought on board to help the team. Okay, so I have never finished a book this fast in my entire life, and I wrote 2 of the suckers. First off, I just want to talk about the aesthetic of the ship. It's so in the book you open up with Rylan. He doesn't know where he is. He's disorientated. His memory's a little bit, it's gone. The film does, because the book is first person, in a lot of these moments, the film does skim through a lot of these moments really quickly. What I thought they were going to do, which is what The Martian did really well, which is have Rylan address the camera. The film doesn't do that as much, though there is scenes. And there are certain moments from the book that do get cut. I won't go too far into it. There's a character that's cut. Strat is very, very different. But Sandra Huller brings a really unique warmth and depth to Strat that I didn't expect. Even in the much limited capacity that she's in the film, a lot less, you still do get the sense that she still has that, her purpose remains the same, and she will do whatever it takes to make sure that her job is done. I'm not going to go into too many differences about the book and the film as much as I'd like to in a longer video with more time, maybe at some point, because I was blown away by the book and I was so excited about this film. This film doesn't work if Rocky and Ryland's relationship doesn't work. Knowing that Rocky was a lot of practical and with touch-ups with CGI, I had no idea watching this film, and their relationship is brilliant. There's a moment when Rocky's learning about Earth culture and they've got the big screen and Ryan Gosling's like padding him through the ball, and it's just like little moments like that where they do take their time to build up their bond, and it's so brilliant. Side note, I love Rocky so much in this film. If you want to take the puppets, the puppet masters, puppeteers, puppet dudes, and Rocky, and just have him appear in other films with a different name, I'm all for it. Legal drama, crime thriller, throw him in the MCU, just give him different names like you would an actor, and we just won't acknowledge it. I love him. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Something I also really do enjoy, the score is excellent throughout this entire film. It is excellent. But Lord and Miller do something really incredible, which is trust the audience. There's a moment in this film where there's no score, there's no sound, you're in the vacuum of space, and it is completely dead silent. And in the cinema that I was in, there was not a single peep. There was nothing. Dead silence. And it was packed cinema. I cannot wait to see the box office for the opening weekend for this, because I think it's gonna be so much far ahead of what they were projecting, and I'm so excited for that. I was almost holding my breath that entire sequence. The second the noise went, and it takes a really skilled director to be able to let the audience sit in that silence. Fantastic. The set design, I was getting 2001: A Space Odyssey. Do you remember the opening scene of Alien? The way it's described in the book and translated to the film, and the camera just lets you see through the ship, and it's a little bit worn, it's dirty, it feels lived in. This film has that. This could have been an 8-hour miniseries. It really could have. I've seen a lot of people comparing this to Interstellar, Gravity, even to The Martian, and I would say it's set in space. There's going to be elements that you're going to recognize or feel like, but it does also feel like a wholly unique and its own story. I cannot get over just how incredible Ryan Gosling is in this film. He is a modern day Swayze. Swayze did Dirty Dancing, did Roadhouse. Ryan Gosling can do Crazy Stupid Love, La La Land, Drive, Barbie. His range in every single project, big fan. It's what I'm saying. I'm not crushing. Another side note, I do have I'm Just Ken in my gym playlist, and I will not elaborate any further or say anything else on the matter. I have no regrets. I've seen a lot of discussion about the ending of the book to what the ending of the film would be, and without going into any spoilers, the changes and tweaks they made were perfect. They were absolutely perfect. I'm absolutely floored by this film. This is easily an early contender for #1 film of the year. Like, I don't think that's a stretch for me to say. And I will be going to see it again this week. This is a film that deserves to be seen in cinema, in IMAX with other people. Phones down, loads of popcorn. I never do this because they're expensive. I even had to get myself one of these. I didn't finish the popcorn. I don't know anything about me is that I'll eat anything put in front of me, almost anything. The fact that that was barely touched until after the film speaks volumes about this film. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm done gushing. Go and see this film. Please let me know what you think. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all of that sort of stuff. And I can't wait to talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.